Hello? I hope this works. I'm doing a few tests to make sure everything runs okay. Because everything was wrong about last night. Because last night it wasn't doing so well. I mean, right now it seems fine. So, yeah. Let me check on my phone. Oh. Yeah, now I can hear myself. Okay. Alright, let's see. Hmm. Okay, so what I did was I turned on the bitrate to 1200 because I think it was at 2500 last night, but I think that was a little too much. So, I mean, I'm looking at my phone from, like, it's on my armoire, like, it's the armoire, if you're ever curious. This is what it is. It's this furniture item. Uh, yeah, oops, let me, yeah, so that's what it is. So, it wasn't me having it set up to the TV, having it hooked up. It was the bit rate. I didn't know that because I'm so new to this stuff that even for somebody like me who isn't quite used to, uh I'm trying to say is even for me who is well known for being adverse in electronics, like, being able to know the ins and outs of electronic devices, since I've never really figured out how to use OBS that well, I wasn't aware of what I had to do. So, turns out I'm going to have the bitrate up to 120, not up to, down to, because, yeah, it's not lagging, so I think it was just the bitrate and that it was too high for my laptop, because like I said, my laptop's not a powerhouse. I mean, it's good. The basic storage is like 32 gigs, but it's not an absolute powerhouse. You can't play like high-end stuff like Doom or anything like that, but uh, I think the bitrate being lowered was a great idea, but just know that it's not being, streamed in real time. So what I'm saying right now, you guys are gonna hear uh, in a couple of seconds, basically. I suppose what, hold on, studio mode, oh, okay. Okay, I can't do it right now, but studio mode I didn't touch on last night. Yeah, that's what I had to do. I thought maybe it was like me having to like swap between screens. So I can still do the extend monitor thing. It's just I wasn't aware that I had to be in studio mode. And I still need to learn the ins and outs of that and how I can get everything to work. But just know that I'm still learning this stuff, guys. I've hardly ever used OBS. I'm gonna start using it from now on for, you know, live coverage. And it's something that I think would be much better and more suited for the webcam because the webcam itself is a great device. It's 720p. I know nowadays that's kind of outdated, or not outdated, outclassed by higher end stuff, but it still serves its purpose and you guys could still see me quite well. But just know that I was wrong last night about what I thought was going wrong. Because right now, it's not disconnecting. So I can only assume that the bitrate thing was the thing to do. Because so far, there's no disconnections. There isn't anything like that going on right now, like it was last night. So I think it was because of the bitrate being too high and the laptop trying to keep up with that, and that's why it crashed and all that stuff. So this is what we're gonna have to do, but yeah. Anyways, this does mean that I will be able to use OBS for the live coverage tonight. I thought I was gonna have to resort to doing it the way I usually been doing it, with the webcam being what I record for the screen. No, I just had to figure out some ins and outs and all that stuff. But yeah. Also, sorry for tilting my head. It's just a little groggy. My head's just like. Actually, adjust this. There we go. But yeah, like what I'm saying right now, you guys are gonna hear in like, I don't know, like 5-10 seconds maybe. I can't control that. I think that's just like how streams are when it comes to OBS, I think. But yeah. So, who's ready? Who's ready for an exciting night tonight? Because right now, I know it says it's 7:55, but that's AM. Besides, they aren't doing it in the morning, they're doing it in the evening. Also, I did tell my papa about the game awards, and I don't know. I was thinking about asking him if he could get me like sparkling grape juice and some gaming related shot glasses. But I don't know if he'll allow that because, for one thing, like, I have eaten hard candy in my room before, like peppermints and stuff, but I'm not sure how he would feel with me drinking like sparkling grape juice. Really, any beverage, but like what I could do is have the bottles of sparkling grape juice set up on my computer desk, which is right over here. Sit over there. Sorry for the camera being all. It's just I'm not very good at positioning this kind of stuff, or I kind of am, but I don't know. Also, my hair's a little messy because, like I said, I just got up like nearly an hour ago. As I actually woke up at like 6:30, but I was still in bed, and I decided to get up at like 7. Really, I went to the bathroom, all that stuff. Yay, notifications. Hey, there's someone watching. Alright, you know what? I think maybe I can do Roblox. Because I'll be able to see my phone over here, so if anyone comments, I can just get up and see it. But I'm gonna try and play Roblox, and so far it's not running slowly like it did last night, so I can only assume that the bitrate also applies to when I'm doing outside of OBS. So I think to uh, prove that, how about we test it on the game I was trying to do last night? Because there's no lag, there's just an audio and video delay, which by that I mean like, oh, well, it just means that what I'm saying right now, you guys will hear in a couple of seconds. You'll just have to wait for it. So it's not doing everything like in real time, so whatever I'm saying you won't hear right away. But like I said, there's nothing I could do about that. But just know that I got a notification. Just ignore that. Also, I apologized last night for that message that one of my friends sent me. That was embarrassing. Okay, now it does it. Alright. Now, I hope that... Okay, so it's only doing it for the game. So... Alright, alright. Alright, I think that caused some lag. Okay, it seems to be back to normal. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me look up what studio mode will be. Okay, so I was wrong about studio mode. I thought studio mode would be like multiple monitors, but no, I had the right setup last night. It was just the bitrate was too high. So, uh, okay. Okay. Right. Here I am. Also, what you're seeing on the webcam, mirrored. Oh, that's not a door. That's that's not a door, that's a window. Yeah, so I think playing Roblox wouldn't be a good idea on here. But once I get better equipment, like I want to get a desktop computer. Like I want to get one for work, so that way I can actually get to uploading my vlogs again and maybe editing. But I also want to get a gaming computer because a gaming computer I think would be able to handle like higher bit rate and all that stuff. But yeah. Yeah, it's lagging again. Oh boy. Uh yeah. So whatever I end up doing for OBS tonight, that's gonna be what we're gonna have to do. And hopefully things will go well. Hopefully OBS will work fine and all that stuff. Because I really want this to work. And if it does well, I may end up doing this for all of my live coverages. Because, seriously, like, I really do want this to work. But I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream here. But stay tuned for tonight. Because tonight, the Game Awards. Oh, and I might have an extra surprise for you guys today. Because I can't go walking today because, well, for one thing, let me check my phone for this just to be on the safe side. Wait, what the heck? It's gonna be 50 degrees outside. It's gonna rise in temperature, but I'm still gonna stay home because, I mean, I just feel like staying home today. Plus, it's gonna be raining the next few days, and it's gonna be raining in the afternoon. And since it's a Thursday, I could stay out a little longer. But I think I'll just stay home for the rest of the week and wait until it dies down in weather.